Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Bone Podcast. We're talking all things crypto, celebrity meme coins. Today in particular, we're talking about a potential sell-off in Bitcoin. This is getting controversial. And Pacmoon's V2 coming out, which we're pretty excited about. Before we kick off today's show, Easy, as part of our content partnership with Polygon, can you catch us up on all things Polygon ecosystem in the last 7 days?
No, yeah. I mean, they made some massive changes over the last 7 days. I think kind of the two big events, though, were the pessimistic proof that they just launched. So they've been doing these ZK rollups and these ZK non-ZK chains. And the main thing to note, too, is with their AG layer, which allows for seamless interoperability across layers, making it so that the user has no idea what's actually going on. It's completely streamlined and creates the best user experience that you can possibly have across multiple layers. The issue, though, is that it lets bad actors have just one target spot for what they want to do. So because of this, the pessimistic proof here is what it actually solves for. It lets them actually allow for the ability to provide non-ZK and ZK chains to be able to not have that issue, that essential attack vector that many people are speculating on. So with that, it guarantees that each chain is updated their entire state truthfully. So what that actually means is that states in real time are being updated and managed as well. And then in addition to that, it gives the ability for no chain withdrawing more tokens than have been deposited to it. So that ultimately stops like any sort of bad actors from being able to pull out liquidity and do some of the issues that we've seen with things like we saw on some other chains here. Even more recently, we saw that relatively large attack vector that played out on like Blast with Munchables and other key things there. So of course, having something with like a pessimistic proof really gives the opportunity to prevent that from happening, protecting its users with the AG layer. A lot of the anticipation there is for non-crypto native people to feel like they don't have to click a bunch of the buttons and have any worry on that side. The other big thing, Sandeep is officially moving into a new role at Polygon as well. They're chief business officer. So they're getting back to their roots, moving back to the biz dev efforts. We've seen a bunch of the biz dev efforts completely crush at Polygon. Obviously, things like Starbucks, things like Nike and .swoosh and more. So it's not surprising to see Sandeep get back into a role that he's going to excel at. So yeah, very excited about this. Polygon's continuing to crush, continuing to ship, and very, very excited.
Let's go. I love it. Well, thank you for breaking it down, Easy. And you can follow Polygon at OX Polygon to get caught up on everything that's going on in the Polygon ecosystem. Kicks, I love the glasses. Is this as part of your return to your trading roots? Are you getting the energy back with these sunglasses here? You're muted.
He's so muted, it hurts.
You're so muted, dude.
Nah, I'm just a fucking legend, dude. I got a bunch of pairs of these glasses. Just decided to slap these on today. A little white on salmon look. You know, I'm busting out a nice suntan. I mean, look at the V-neck on that. You see that V right there?
You look good. You look good.
Yeah, looking good, feeling good. Definitely. You know, I wouldn't say like I'm. You know, like I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be doing 3,000 transactions as the trader like I was in my youth back all the way in 2021. But I have been studying. I've been studying. I've been researching. I've been analyzing. I've been understanding the ecosystem of meme coins, and I'm excited.
Well, I love it.
What have you been studying specifically?
Well, we're going to cover that. We're going to cover that. It's a secret. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Before we kick off today's show, let's do something crazy. I'm giving away $100 in Pacmoon to one person that tags Iggy Azalea in the space. Tag her in here. Let's shoot our shot. Let's see if she comes and join us. I'm trying to get her on video. I shot her an unsolicited DM, so we will see if she responds. She's very active on Twitter right now. So tag her at Iggy Azalea. Say, hey, you can call her mother. You can call her whatever you want. Say, hey, come in here. Let's hang out. Come pop in to the Bodagos entertainment space, the BDE. We want to hear you chat. I actually was very interested to hear her takes on the Memecoin ecosystem as well. I thought it was pretty interesting. So we'll give away $100 in Pacmoon to someone that tags her. So let's get into it. One last thing before we get into today's show. Today's show is brought to you in partnership with Galaxis. And Galaxis is a no-code community creation tool empowering creators to engage and provide value to their communities. So you can create the NFTs without all of the coding that comes with it and some of the tech that a lot of times gets in the way for creators. So it's super simple to use. And they also had their OG promotion program that rewards active community members. So you can mint community membership cards or basically NFTs and complete 10 daily check-ins will make you eligible to win a share of 5 million Galaxis tokens. So they're giving away a bunch of stuff. The promotion runs until June 20th. So make sure to mint and start your check-ins. I will put in the, you can check out the pinned tweet to learn more, or check out the link in the YouTube chat. So shout out to Galaxis. But Kicks, let's get on with this weather report whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Give me just 1 second really quick. Just loading up the teleprompter here.
Okay.
Yep. Anyways, yeah. What day is today again? Is it June?
It's Wednesday, May 29th is today's.
Today's Wednesday, May 29th. ETH market volume coming in $11.8 million. Solana 2.6. Ordinal's 2.2. Yucky. NFT market leaders on Ethereum. CloneX is down 12% to 0.4. On Blast, Skelly is down 47% to 0.15. Is there even a single Blast NFT over 1 ETH? Over on Solana, Bodagos are up 7% to 2.6 sold. Hey, yo. Finally, on Ordinals, Runestone is up 30% to 0.011 Bitcoin. And Bitcoin puppets are up 25% to 0.15 Bitcoin. Majors, crypto roundup. The majors slightly down the day with Bitcoin around 68K, Ethereum 3,800, and Solana 168. On the meme coin front, 2 coins hit new all-time highs with MAGA and ETH at a $225 million market cap, and Brett on base at 900 million. 900 million? Really? It's at 900 million, almost a billion?
Yeah, 900 mil, baby. Wow.
Wow, good job, Brett. Other winners on the day include Pups up 25% and Dog Go to the Moon is up 40% to a $600 million market cap. Runes are never going to make it. If that's your fucking name, Dog Go to the Moon, dumbest shit ever. Longest, just obnoxiously long, not funny, not interesting, but $600 million, that's winning. I can't hate on that. Is the Azalea, Iggy Azalea, launched the Memecoin Mother and hosted a Spaces featuring a number of crypto influencers, including Ansem. Mother has traded more than $120 million in volume and currently sits at a $16 million market cap. Wow, that's fun. Bitcoin Magazine CEO David Bailey revealed that Trump is asking if the U.S. could leverage Bitcoin to solve the national debt crisis. Bailey is currently advising the Trump campaign on crypto strategy. Trump is currently a 56% favorite on Polymarket to win the U.S. presidential election in November. Pacmoon released details on their social validator program, which decentralizes their point system. Anyone holding more than 10K pack is considered a validator and earns points when they like Pac-Man-related content. Receiving likes from validators also rewards the content creators with points. This program is scheduled to launch today as Pac is currently sitting at a $45 million market cap. That's it for me. Back to you in the studio.
Fantastic weather report. I love it. A lot of stuff going on. You can't tell us we're not having fun yet. I was actually impressed. 300K impressions on that tweet is not bad at all. Some updates from the Daily Bone newsletter. You can go subscribe at notdailybones.com, bodagos.com. How about that? We got a new website, so make sure to check it out, bodagos.com, one more time. But the very first story, we got Sappy Seals back with another announcement. They have announced a partnership with Play Ember to release a new gaming experience on Monad testnet. Easy, what's a quick TLDR on Monad? I see
instant transactions, fast settlements, cheap fees, EVM. So they're saying it's going to be the Solana of ETH.
Okay.
600 horsepower.
It's an L2?
Technically, yeah.
What and what's
I think it's an
little,
L1. I think it's an L1.
And what's this slug hedgehog that I see a lot?
I forget what the name is. I forget what the name
Marmalade.
is. Yeah. A marmalade, maybe. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's Marmalade.
It's their character is this a
cute.
sludge hog.
I kind of like it.
You kind of look like it.
Whoa. Okay. Well, we're moving on. Next story, we have a Semler. This is interesting. Medical technology company Semler Scientific has adopted Bitcoin as its primary treasury asset, purchasing 581 Bitcoin. Their stock rose 37% on the day. Hey, Semler Scientific, they're not playing around. That is wild. Very, very wild. A similar scientific, just buying a shit ton of Bitcoin. I absolutely love it. Next story, another fantastic story that I really like. The SEC is ordered to pay $1.8 million in damages for abusing their power in the debt box case. Gary Gensler, $1.8 million is literally nothing. And it's kind of wild that they have to pay. Anyways, I don't know. I don't understand too much about it, but certainly interesting that at least they're getting some sort of fine, but that's nothing to them. Next story, ex-FTX, or the former co-CEO of FTX Digital Markets, Ryan Salame, or Salame, was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison.
7.5 million years in prison. That dude, I feel so bad for him. That's a little harsh.
It's a little aggressive.
What is this, June?
Years in prison. No, he was and in addition to $11 million in forfeiture and restitution. He's been tweeting a little bit, the Salami man. Is there anything else we know about this guy? The Salaminator? No. Okay, cool. Well, next story. Pump.fun has announced their live streaming is now live. So you can live stream when you're Pump.fun. Certainly this can't be the greatest idea in the world and won't lead to any sort of craziness. I already saw someone pointing, I don't want to say it because we'll get, they were pointing a gun to their head. And they were like,
oh,
gun. The ticker was gun to your head. Absolutely absurd.
I also saw someone's brown eye for like a good 4 hours, dude. They were just, I don't know if you know what that is, but yeah, they were just full, whole thing.
So you were interesting. So you were looking at it for 4 hours. That's very, very
no. I turned it on. Saw it, turned it off, and said Jesus. And then someone posted 4 hours later that they were still live.
Yeah. So this is like Twitch TV, but instead of buying a subscription, you just buy their meme coin.
Exactly.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. Last story from the Daily Bone newsletter is jackpot number 16 has hit on Blast. Tin Fun won a 5% jackpot, 105,000 gold, and an estimate. I don't know exactly how much.
What's Tin Fun?
Tin Fun is the leading, dare I say, one of the leading collections on Blast. It's by market cap, it's up there. 10,000 supply, 0.13 ETH floor. Not
so
bad at
10
all.
gold per.
Okay, 10 gold per. Not terrible. Okay, very interesting. So we'll see.
Trust anime.
And what to watch for today? There's a quick one. There's just something, some sort of action you can take to potentially make some money. This one's very interesting. We have the Say airdrop. This is phase 2 of it. I'm going to share the links all across the board, but you can check whether or not you got an airdrop allocation on this link. I'm going to share it on Twitter and YouTube. They're giving away 27 million Say tokens available. 43,000 wallets are eligible, depending on what you did. I certainly was not eligible, despite me having one Say NFT. You need to own 2. So you can check. Easy. Did you get this Say airdrop?
I have to figure out if I still have a Say wallet.
I had one. I had to re-download a Compass wallet. They're doing a lot of marketing, actually. Would you consider buying Say here at like 50 cents?
I don't hate it. I mean, I still think it gets back up over $1. The same thing. Does it have to be different collections?
I don't know. I'll need to check. But anyways, I just pinned it up top. I shared it in the Twitter Spaces and in the YouTube chat for anyone that wants to do it. Find out how the airdrop works. I can quickly look into it. But they've been pushing their marketing a lot. So we will see. And people were getting a good amount easy. Like I think the minimum was a couple $100. So not bad. We'll see if Say continues to do things as they ramp up their marketing here. But let's get into the show here. Very first and quick reminder, hey, giving away $100 in Pacmoon. Tag Iggy Azalea. Let's get her in here. She's still around the Twitterverse, so we'll see if we can get her in here. But let's talk celebrity meme coins. We had Caitlyn Jenner, launch a meme coin 2 days ago. It got up to 40 million, and it's now down to 15 mil. She held another space yesterday. What's very interesting is how much these celebrities are just hosting spaces and being they're actually trying to pump this very aggressively. We also had Iggy Azalea launch another token last night. It's currently holding a $16 million market cap, $120 million in volume in the last 24 hours. Iggy shared that she owns 3% of the supply. She was trying to learn how to burn some of it, but she's been hosting a bunch of spaces. She was on another show this morning on B-Checks. She held a space last night. I was actually pretty intrigued by it. She's like, I'm like just trying to have fun. It's chaotic. I'm embracing kind of this crypto culture. And she said she's been enjoying it. Kix, what do you make of celebrity meme coins? Are you interested in these at all?
You know, I'm open to it, you know, case by case basis, what I'm vibing with or not. Sure, you're going to get, you know, if you look back at the old NFT times, celebrity associated with an NFT project, generally fading that was a good call. We'll have to see, you know, based on the track record of how all of these celebrities do here, if it's the same thing in meme coins, but I'm sure some of them can really cook. And I mean, here's the thing at the end of the day, right? Like what makes like another meme coin like more noble or more egalitarian than a celebrity meme coin if there's nothing sketchy going on, right? Like if someone rugs the thing and you know the candle goes to zero, that's a completely different equation, right? But I'm saying if Jenner launches Jenner and like Jenner is the meme coin Jenner, what's the difference between that and Pepe or Mog? There's not because here's what you'll say. Oh, there's a team behind Pepe. Whoa, buddy, there's a team behind a meme coin. You shouldn't be saying that out loud. Shouldn't be saying that out loud.
The main difference is like Caitlyn Jenner's behind Jenner. Like, come on,
yeah,
like dude, that's pretty bullish in itself, I guess. You know, like come on, think about it. Like former Olympiad, can't really fade it.
Active. I call them active Olympiads.
Yeah,
active.
I think it's Olympian and former father of the Jenners as well.
Current mother.
Which ones?
I don't know actually. I think it's one of the Jenners. Anyways, it's at a $15 million market cap. I saw a lot of controversy around the celebrity meme
I don't
coins.
know. One of the Jenners is crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know one of them.
I think it's Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, one of the two.
I think it's both. That's why they have the same last name.
Interesting. Okay. So celebrity meme coins. I saw Ansem tweeting about it. I saw like a bunch of people kind of going back and forth on whether or not this was good or bad for crypto.
So I actually have a question for you first before we get into the good or bad nonsense. Because like, dude, at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Like, we're buying meme coins from like literally.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit, dude? Like, the entire space here is chasing the capital. So, a question for you. We had this debate earlier. What celebrity could drop a meme coin and actually have the highest conversion rate of new users into crypto?
Are we comparing Iggy Azalea versus Caitlyn Jenner or just in general?
I mean,
any celebrity. Any celebrity. Yeah, Taylor Swift was the one that Frisk was adamant about. Bunny said Elon. Bunny said Elon Musk. I was like,
Trump.
Okay.
Trump for sure.
So, yeah, definitely Trump. But I sit here and I think the streamers, like the Kai Cenats, Aiden Ross, would have a pretty high conversion rate. Those would be a pretty high conversion rate.
Dude, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I didn't mean to get distracted. Easy. The comments are absolutely electric right now. And thank you to our quant giving us the exact rundown of who Caitlyn Jenner is the parent of. It's Bert, Cassandra, Brandon, Brody, Kendall, and Kylie Jenner. So, wow, that's a lot of kids. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing, because I agree with you, Easy. The thing is that like a lot of people that watch the streamers are very broke. Also, younger people more likely to be in crypto, right? So like, who is the most famous like actor that can convert a bunch of old rich boomers? Like we talking like Anthony Hopkins, Leonardo DiCaprio would be a very good one.
Yeah, someone had said the market cap would never go over 25 million.
Of who?
Leo's, because he.
Oh yeah. Leo's market cap would have a hard cap at 25. I wasn't
Sydney
around.
Sweeney, maybe, you know. What about Margot Robbie? You know, who's the female basketball player, college? Caitlin Clark.
Brittany Griner.
That'd be big. Caitlin Clark would be big.
Certainly would convert. Very interesting. Okay. Well, look, I actually bought some. I owned some Iggy. I bought some last night. I bought some other. I was keep pumping this. I bought this at 15 mil. I'm at like break even. Do you guys own any of these? Any celeb?
No, I didn't buy any of the celebrity ones.
No, but I support your God-given right to buy that.
Yeah,
and sell it for a profit. I think that's
or for a loss.
Or for a loss. That's the thing, man. I've come around to meme coins, and I understand that it's just pure creativity, you know, unburdened by being wrapped in a business. You know what I mean? And we're probably just scratching the surface in terms of what's potential out there. Well, what these meme coins can be and become. I've been trying to study the different categories. So you're talking about the celebrity.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. And by the way, Greeny, I'm very interested in your TA. Please show me the Fibonacci chart, or the Fibonacci's of the Iggy Azalea chart.
Flower of life.
Yeah, that looks. But so Kicks, let's get into it. You announced last week that you were getting back into the trenches, back into the meme coin research, and you've been doing a lot of interesting things on that front. I've seen you talk about duck to a buck. I've seen you ask about the different sectors in the meme coin ecosystem, animals, politics, etc. What has been your findings so far a week into the trenches of meme coins?
Dude, I'm still trying to just stay humble and learn this. Jesus, is MAGA at 2 billion? No way, that's a scam. 66K liquidity, $2 billion market cap. Yeah, dude,
600 million.
Yeah, I've just been I've been researching, trying to understand it more. I've been buying a little stuff. Yes, I own some Epic. I like Epic because I just feel like, you know, Mando's, you know, personal pride and ego won't allow him for this not to at least get to $100 million, if not further than that. So it seems like an easy little trade for me. Photon's incredible. Shout out to Easy for just helping with Photon. So fun to buy things at Photon.
It's too easy.
It's too easy. It's an absolute blast. I've been having fun with Photon. But yeah, I'm really just trying to like wrap my head around and understand, because what I think that there's going to be so many new coins that come out in the next year. It's definitely meme coin summer. Okay, at the beginning of the month, I was like, what's going to be the summer of, right? And I was like, the most obvious probably thing is just meme coin summer again, like it was last year. And that's what we're getting. It's meme coin summer again. So like I've been studying so that my blade is sharp, so that when the craziness happens over the next couple of months, and probably through Q3 and Q4, I'm here, I'm ready for it. And I've researched, there's a lot of categories there. Yeah, I bought like $6,000 worth of Epic. So I'm in Epic.
Very interesting.
Up like 20%. You know, didn't buy turbo, but I was right on the turbo, going turbo mode.
You were very right. It did a 4x since you talked about it in the show.
Yeah, Harry Potter Bomb Machine beginning, you know, was a great one as well. Yeah, but I'm really, I think Pump.fun is the OpenSea of meme coins, and so that's where I'm really going to be focusing and studying.
Easy. I'm more, yeah, and I like I have some Epic as well. I'm trying.
I own some Nub too. I just like, it's consolidating. It's like kind of sitting on a nice.
I'm a big Nub guy. Big.
I'm kind of on it. I'm kind of but like I already own it. It's so easy to click sell. I could just click sell on Photon and go away.
It's so wild how fast you can go in and out. That's why I think runes are going to be very interesting, but I can't think about runes too much because I immediately start mid-curving it, and I'm like, dude, who's going to sit there and wait 15 minutes for a transaction to go through on runes when they can do
Pump.fun is like Pump.fun is like literally like going to a fast food joint to get a burger, right? And then runes is like if there was a one store 4 hours away and they had the supplies to make a burger, and you have to drive 4 hours to get the supplies, and you have to drive back to your house. You turn on the grill and you're out of gas. So then you have to drive 4 hours back to the place to get another gas canister and drive it back. And then you can finally make your burger. That's the difference between Solana and runes. And I don't hate on ordinals. I like ordinals. They're fun, but I'm sorry. In runes, pump them all to $1 billion. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, we are seeing dog go to the moon. It's on a little bit of a ripper. It's back above 500 mil. But I think that's, I like your analysis of it. Easy. So I think you have a more unique meme coin trading strategy. You're in and out a lot. You're kind of the Usain Bolt, I would say, of meme coin trading. You like being on Pump.fun. You get in and out very quickly. You don't like to long-term hold a lot of meme coins, right?
Nope. No.
So what's your strategy? Do you go on Pump.fun? Like, to give you an example, like I don't buy anything sub $5 million right now. I'm not.
See, that's crazy. I like sub.
Fucking
10K.
idiot.
I like sub 50K market cap. I like the stuff that like.
I like sub 5, bro.
Yeah, like I like the type of market caps. There's people who have more cash in their hand than there is market cap of a token. Like that's for me. That's way more fun.
Interesting.
Think about
So
it.
easy, quick question.
Think about it from this perspective, real quick. If a 5K market cap goes to 500K, you just hit 100x. You need a 5 mil to go to 5 billion.
I'm more of a 2 to 3x kind of guy. Like I go in
a loser.
Yeah, I'm more of a boomer. I'm not as active in the trenches. Like my trading styles, I got in an epic, right? I go in, I'm like, hey, this looks undervalued here. Boom, 10 mil, 4x, kablamo, right? Nub, it looks undervalued here. They're still doing, like, I do very thorough analysis, right? So
what's your analysis? Can we get a breakdown of so when you see a ticker, what do?
So I saw what prompted me to buy Nub was I saw them respond to Ansem on one thing, and it was 2 butt cheeks, but in the shape of the Nub cat, and then there was a cow involved, and I was like, wow, that was like really, really like insightful. How did they crank that out so fast? So I went in, I was like, oh, this is at 35 million. Everything else has been running, but Nub, boom, bought it, and I'm up. So, but I'm only up like 25% because it's gone from 35 to like 50.
Why don't you just buy Nvidia stock?
Interesting.
Yeah, I bought it because I was showering at the local gym, and I heard someone in the locker room like point kind of over my shoulder and be like, "Hey, look at that Nub," and then I was like, "What is he talking about?" And so then I Googled it and found out about the meme coin, and then bought some.
After he referred to you as a nub. Kicks. What?
All right. Well, anyways, I did sell. Hey, Pry, I'm a constant seller. I take profits very often. I took profits too early.
What are you looking at next? What are you looking at next?
Okay, call me crazy, but I'm very interested in Caitlyn Jenner's token.
Why? Let's hear the thesis.
So if you really want and I'm not trying to be like, I don't want to get canceled for this, but my thought process is
okay, here we go. I'm sitting up in my seat.
I'm just gonna say it.
Let's hear it.
My thought process: this could be the Doge of the LGBTQ community. I think there is, or specifically the trans community. They have
She's not well liked in that community. I'm pretty sure, but you could fact check.
Have you seen some of the Caitlyn Jenner comments about that community or no?
No. But
the
LGBTQ
you might want to do a little more research.
In general, what I do know is they have a higher net worth than the average individual in the United States. They have a higher disposable income. I researched it. So I need to give you, I'm going to ask Ray, our quant, for the exact numbers of the average disposable income of the LGBTQ community versus the average American. And you'll see they have 20, 30% more, right?
This is my quant.
If this becomes the Doge of the LGBTQ community, I mean, we're sitting at a $15 million market cap. What are we talking about here, right? If Caitlyn keeps pumping this thing, we're going to be sitting at 500 mil, right? What are we talking about here, guys? So that's my analysis.
How much Jenner do you hold?
I own none. I freaking paper handed it, dude. I bought some at 12 mil. I sold it at 20 because I was like, I can't go to bed holding this thing. I didn't think Caitlyn would keep pumping it.
46 million.
Right. But she posted it on Instagram, right? So she's been posting it across various channels, right? So what if she talks to Donnie T about it? She's talking to Donnie T and she's like, hey, Jenner, I launched this, and this. Boom. Our quant, the analysis right here. In 2016, the U.S. Treasury Department revealed that same-sex male couples have an average household income of $176,000, roughly $63,000 more than opposite-sex couples. Boom, put it out there. Okay?
Is that why you make so much money, Monday?
All right, we're starting to lose.
Okay, so no, let's keep diving down this rabbit hole.
Yeah, here's my thing with
rabbit hole.
Here's my thing, easy with the celebrity coins, is that now you have to understand what you have is very tied to one person and this person's ability. Like, if they just disappear off the face of the earth in terms of crypto, not bullish, right? Versus like an idea kind of coin. Like, okay, for example, what are political coins going to do after the election, right?
Go higher.
Maybe. Great question. Does Biden go higher if he loses, wins? Does Trump go higher? My point being, or like Pepe has been a meme since what, 10 plus years? So that the lasting power of that and the ability of one person to positively or negatively influence that is diminished versus celebrity coins are at the other sliding scale, where, you know, they probably have more impact on the fluctuations of this thing, unless they die, as Pia likes to say.
Yeah. Well, so on the political meme coins are interesting. I don't know. I think it could be interesting buying them here. They have pumped a significant amount, but I think post-election kicks, they have to dump. They have to dump. And
well, it depends who wins.
So you think the winner continues to pump after that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
What are you most interested in, Easy? We have Bowden, we have MAGA, we have Trump. What do you like out of those three?
Probably the Trump coin on ETH. That one I'm the most interested in because the
Trump?
speculation that Trump
the hat
on
one?
ETH. No,
the hat one?
It's just called Trump. No, it's just Trump. Like there's no hat.
$3 million market cap. Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. Yeah,
Dude,
that
this
one's
is
the most
like
interesting.
deep cut. Why are you looking at this one?
Okay, no, you're talking about MAGA hat. Oh, you're talking about Trump.
Yeah, that's about Trump.
3 million market cap.
Yeah, the speculation that this was launched by the same team that launched the NFTs.
No, because someone said that about the other one that's worth 500 million.
What's the other one? What's that one? Trump?
MAGA.
What's that one? Not MAGA
This
hat.
is MAGA hat. This is not it. This is not what you said. You're talking about straight. You're talking about straight MAGA.
Trump
which
or
is
Trump? Whatever
like,
that one is. That's the one I'm interested in. The one that the speculation is that the team from the NFTs launched it.
Yeah, you like MAGA Trump, which is $642 million.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
one.
I think it goes to $1 billion. Whoever wins the election.
See, I've studied.
That's the big thing. Yeah, you're deep. You're deep.
No, you're thinking.
Because I
so Kicks,
whoever loses is fucked. Like that's the thing. Bowden goes to 0 if he loses. Trump goes to 0 if he loses. But there's no in between.
Are you concerned about the lack of clear winner around Trump? Like there's like 8 different ones, and then people are saying Trump runes or the silent cook. Like there's the Trump NFTs versus Biden just has Bowden, right? There's no Biden NFT. There's no Biden bullshit. It's just one. Versus Trump has like 20 different things.
You gotta watch out. He's hiring a meme strategist for $85,000 a year, though.
He is. The Bowden meme is making fun of him. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Is like there's the only opportunity where I see Bowden going higher is if in the debates he gets referred to as Bowden.
Yeah,
that's
it. And
so it's almost a counterplay.
And on that note, when are the debates? June?
There's supposed to be one coming up, I think. But
yeah,
we don't know. Biden was just announced as the nominee, so which I don't think surprised anyone. But I think there might be a debate coming up, so we'll see.
Yeah, because see, what would be interesting is if anything comes out of the debate, someone says something funny about someone else, and then a new meme is spawned. So that could be a very big catalyst. The debate itself, you know, like if Biden calls, you know, Trump a burnt tomato, does like burnt tomato go to 100 million? You know, I don't know.
So Kicks, before we wrap on the meme coin side of things, what's your thought? So do you have a strategy that you're thinking through right now in terms of meme coins you like versus don't like? Are you looking for specific sectors, animals, politics? Like how are you looking to allocate your meme coin portfolio right now?
I'm still early, man. What I'm learning, I'm keeping an open mind. I'm not saying I like or I don't like certain things. I think that just won't work in meme coins because probably things I don't like will pump even more. So I got to keep a completely open mindset. Me personally, just like I did in NFTs, I like to be in the trenches on the smaller stuff, right? So things that are sub 100 million are really interesting to me. Things that are sub 50 are probably even more interesting to me. Yeah, I could go buy MAGA and you know, maybe it goes to 1 or 2 billion. Nice 3x, but I want 3,000 X's. You know, I want 3 million X's.
So you're on Easy's boat where you're looking for these very small cap ones that have some high upside, get in early, and then go from there.
Yeah, I just think that like the more that I've like, you know, come around to meme coins after fading them, although I trade them. I traded Turbo. I traded Pepe. Would I be up another $400,000 if I held both? Maybe. But But yeah, I really think I'm like, dude, Pump.fun is like the OpenSea, like combined with a launch pad for meme coins. And so there's going to be so many things that are launched and created. And this is how I made my money in 2021, was trading all of the new NFTs, right, that were coming out. That's where I got the big multiples. And there were so many things down the pipeline. So I'm just trying to continue to better understand the space. What are the different sectors, who to tail? One of the biggest things in life is, who do you tail, right? Because if you think that you're just going to come up with all the good ideas yourself, you have an ego problem, right? So I've been following Greeny on Twitter. I've been trying to find some other people that are in the trenches, finding these new interesting things. And I got a nice stack set aside, and I started to nibble. You know, I nibbled on Epic, I nibbled on Nub, but I still got 95% of that money ready to deploy. So I'm sitting here waiting. But you know, sometime today, after I get a little work done, I'm gonna hop on Pump.fun. I'm gonna check the tickers. Easy gave me a nice filtration system to filter tickers below 50 million, and I'll start walking around. But I'm gonna take my time. But I'm gonna deploy. I'm gonna have fun with it. That's the number one thing. You gotta have fun with it. I think if you get too serious with these things, that's probably not good. So I'm excited, man.
I might join you on this Pump.fun excursion. I might join you.
I may never use Pump.fun again.
I might join you on this excursion, Kicks. I've never used Pump.fun. I've never bought anything on here.
Are you still using Jupiter?
No, I have I use a Bonk, or not Bonkwad. I use a
Photon.
Shuriken.
Oh, Shuriken.
Okay, moving on. We'll wrap up on that. We might touch a little bit on meme coins later on. Let's talk. Actually, I very quickly want to talk Pudgy Penguins. This week, or last week, Pudgy Penguins released their V2 plushie designs. Luca stated they're only 10 to 15% into Penguin Summer. You guys are both Pudgy Penguin holders. What I found interesting was Luca wanted to make $100,000 bet that NFTs, one NFT collection will hit $100,000 floor price once again. And this is, I think, specifically on ETH, but this is versus Kalana, who tweeted this. So Luca is looking for approval from legal before he takes this. What did you guys make of this bet? Do we see a collection hit, or it's no new collection hits 100K floor? That's a 10K supply, or Pudgies by the, I think it's 1 year. So what did you guys make of this bet? Agree? What are we looking at here?
Would you take this bet, Clemente?
I would take the bet on Luca's side. I think
we see another 100K floor.
Yes,
I agree. I'm on that same side. As crazy as it sounds, I think
is it specifically a 10K collection?
A 10K, yes, or Pudgies.
Yeah, it's a new 10K or Pudgies. So we're basically betting, do Pudgy Penguins hit 100K?
Yeah.
Within 1 year.
I mean, it's only $1 billion market cap, and how many meme coins are at or above $1 billion? Seems like at least one could maybe hit it.
I don't know if I mean, it looks like it's getting cleared. I think Shuffle was the one that set it up. We're waiting on legal stuff. But look,
so like if like Taproot Wizards or Node Monkeys go to 100K floor, that counts, right?
Doesn't count.
Why?
Doesn't count. No, they said no new. It's a new collection.
It has to be a brand new collection.
A brand new collection. I thought it meant no new collection, like a collection that hasn't hit 100K before. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, either way, I certainly thought it was interesting. And then, like, relating to this, Magic Eden, on Bitcoin ordinals are very interesting right now. We saw Bitcoin puppets. Did they hit their bottom here? Easy. What do you think? We saw them rally from the bottom at 0.1 Bitcoin. They're now up to 0.15. What do you make of this?
The bottom's
50%. You really?
Bottom's in. Puppets higher. Puppets going much higher.
What's your thought process?
World peace, baby. It's that simple. Ordinals are gaining traction. Runes are gaining traction right now. I think these go back up to about a quarter Bitcoin.
Interesting. We also have, what do you make of the rest of the ecosystem? We have the big four. We have Node Monkeys at 0.24. We have Quantum Cats at 0.28. Ordinal MaxiBiz at 0.28 as well, below their public mint price.
OMB's undervalued. I think those end up pumping as soon as you get a little more life on the timeline around those. Cold Community, obviously. Node Monkeys is the one I'm like most interested in, just because I still have one. So I'm still sitting on one. Quantum Cats, I hold one of those. Still not too sure what to do with it. I'm hoping somehow I get a little bit of a insight here from when Taproot Wizards are going to drop. But I do think with runes pumping, that liquidity does cycle back to Ordinals.
So Puppets versus OMBs is interesting. I think Puppets. So out of the four, do you think Puppets are the most interesting?
I think Puppets are the most interesting. Yeah.
I will say Puppets are the most out of all PFP collections. I would say I see Bitcoin Puppets the most on Twitter. Like it's actually very impressive. And most of them, I'm like, oh, yo, like I think you're pretty cool. Like I actually like most of the if not all the Bitcoin Puppets I see. They're certainly a little bit more humble than when they were at like 0.5 Bitcoin. So I think this decline in floor price has given them a lot more humility, and they kind of stand by the world peace aspect of it. But what, you're looking at 10 grand for one of these, 3 ETH. It's not bad.
Right around there, right?
Yeah.
Where are you a buyer?
I mean, I wouldn't spend Bitcoin on these is the only thing.
So would you ever buy a Remilio or a Milady?
I would be interested in Remilio. What are they at?
I don't know. I'm gonna go look.
Remilio's at 1.4. The only problem is I'd rather just buy a little Pudgy at 0.8.
You think? I kind of want Remilio.
Remilio's at 1.4 ETH. What's your thought process for buying these?
Meme coin season, baby.
Kind of interesting. So you think as meme coins go up, these will go up with it?
Yeah, I think
probably get some alpha too. You probably get some extra alpha thrown your way.
Yeah, I might buy some. I think I'm gonna buy a Remilio.
You're buying one right now? I was telling Nick he should buy a Milady after his punk sale. I think these could go to 10 ETH.
I think the top left, that's Nick. Kind of looks like him.
Yeah, it does.
That's easy. That's what Easy was saying.
Kind of looks like Nick.
Very interesting. Any other?
Yeah, I'm moving ETH over right now. I'm buying some Remilios.
Let's go. How many are you buying?
Probably 2.
Dude, these I will say the art on them is cool. Like it's instantly recognizable. The Remilio and the Milady art.
Instantly.
Fuck, dude. I kind of want to buy one. Okay. If I already had a little Pudgy, I would buy one of these. Very interesting. Kicks, any interest in these or any ETH NFTs right now?
I'm good on them.
I'm looking around. I'm not really interested in anything else.
I'm good on ETH NFTs right now. Although I think that those, there can still be wins over there, but I have a limited amount of time, so I have to keep my focus laser sharp.
Are you interested in NFTs at all, or just meme coins?
No NFT.
Got it. Okay. Well, there you go. No NFT. I am
for right now, all shit starts happening, man. I'm chopping my feet,
When I sold my NFTs the 2 months ago, the last time, it was literally the best thing I could have done. It's been down only ever since, and the ETH that I bridged to Blast at least holding its value, if not going up slightly, as far as the total stat goes. Speaking of Blast, Easy, we have Pacmoon's V2 going live today. This Pacmoon is the community coin on Blast, what they call themselves. It's up 15% in the last 24 hours. But can you quickly give a rundown of the V2 for Pacmoon going live today, Easy, of these social validators?
I think the social validator's sick, dude. I think it's such a no-brainer. Their community now is the one that dictates who gets the points. So if you hold Pacmoon and you like a tweet of a Pacmoon tweet based on how much your holdings are, that's how many points people get. Like, that's the thing. So the bigger whales are going to be dictating that. I don't know if we have the full breakdown of how it's going to work exactly, but there's some good stuff coming from it, and I think this way is going to, quote, decentralize the social fi of it. So I'm like, yeah, this feels like a no-brainer. I think in general we're going to continue to see good stuff from this, where when I say good stuff, I mean like more interest from people on it, like more people participating, more quality content, more people trying to get engagement on the timeline. All in all, I think that this is an absolute win for Pacmoon. We did see a hacked whale dump it, and that's why it wicked down to 8 cents.
It was a hacked whale?
A whale got hacked. Yeah, and that's what led to the
dude, 8 cents is wild.
Yeah, it dipped all the way down. Just kept going. just kept on going. But it's rebounded quite nicely. So I still think my price target's 50 cents on Pacmoon, personally. That's why I'm looking. I think that we're still pretty undervalued on some of the culture coins on Blast. And I think with this V2, as people start using it, it's going to start to make a lot more sense for people. So that's where my head's at right now. I'm like, okay, this feels good. This feels real good. So I want to keep getting involved with this. I'll be liking tweets. I'll be engaging in the ecosystem. I didn't do as much this past season, which is ending, I think, on June 1st. But in June, I plan to definitely participate, both from the social validator standpoint and content creation standpoint.
Interesting. Are you concerned about the potential sell-off heading into Blast TGE as the Blast jackpot likelihood goes down? Do you think we see a sell-off? Or the other thing I was thinking about is I think Pac-Man is going to save one of his gold distributions because we have supposedly 2 coming in June. My thought process is Pac-Man saves one towards the very end, like maybe even a week before the Blast TGE, to try to maintain as much liquidity going into the TGE as possible. Are you going to be holding into these? Like, I do feel like we'll see a sell-off in assets from people taking their positions out to try to stay liquid beforehand.
It's tough to say, because I think that with Pac-Man, you are going to see reasons behind why you don't want to leave the ecosystem. So I think that's the main thing. I'm like, I think we're going to see more legs in it when it comes to Blast. And I think Pac-Man's going to continue to incentivize why you basically should not leave the ecosystem. And I think it's exactly like what we saw with Blue Season 1. Like, are they really going to let us run this back where it's like, we are going to have this opportunity? I'm like, yeah, I think so. I think we're going to have this opportunity to farm Season 2. And those that missed on Season 2 are going to be pretty pissed about it.
Yeah, and you and I have talked about the lack of total players in the crypto ecosystem as a whole, but in like when you look at Blast, there is no one on there. Like, to be completely honest, other, like, you see, I think my Twitter is a little bit curated towards Blast right now, but it really, when you look at like meme coins created, which is what you were telling me, or like new NFT collections or just projects in general, there is a small amount of things on there. Which, Blast is 3 months old. So those things take time. And I think Pac-Man's trying to buy himself a little bit of time and trying to, like with the Blast jackpot, I think try to kickstart some of this culture on Blast. But like, you see a lot of people buying these assets only for the jackpot right now, which isn't ideal. But curious if you have any thoughts on how uncrowded Blast
it still feels uncrowded. Like, go on Photon, and Photon only shows tokens created in the last 24 hours. Go just press the Blast button, and you're going to be like, holy shit, 3 tokens in the last 24 hours? This is crazy. Like, there's literally no volume over there. And to your point, people are just buying this right now to buy it for the jackpot, which is just EV negative. Like, if you scroll up, hit the Soul logo in the top right. And for those on Twitter, top right. Where it says Soul. Yeah, now go to Blast. For those on Twitter, we're actually just taking a look here. You're gonna have to sign up and connect.
Okay,
but
cool.
I can also pull mine up. For those on Twitter, we're just taking a look at what's going on Photon, because this is the best way that I can see how many people are actually in the ecosystem launching new tickers and launching coins. And okay, so we've actually had a little more volume recently on this. So far in the last 24 hours, we've had 3, 6, 8 tokens launched on Blast in the last 24 hours.
So 6 tokens on Blast in the last 24 hours. How does that compare to Base and Solana?
So Base, for example, in the last 24 hours has a few hundred tokens created. In the last hour, Base has actually had probably close to 100 in the last hour. On Solana, Solana's launching 20,000 tokens a day. 20,000 tokens a day, for context. And the thing is, like, when you look at Pump.fun, people are like, well, there's no easy way to launch these tokens. There is. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can still launch Base tokens. You can launch.
What's the Pump.fun equivalent on these L2s? Is there one yet?
Yeah, Pump.fun has support for Base and Blast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, like, there's options as well, which is like what surprises a lot of people that don't always realize that, is that there is ways to trade these tokens on other chains, which to me is like, you just don't have the liquidity right now, which shows a lack of users. Also, I bought 2 Remilios.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Sorry. There we go.
Worth that.
2 Remilios bought by Easy. What was it? 1.48. We'll see how those age. Kicks, do you have any ETH bridge to a Blast yet?
Yeah.
You have some ETH on there and you're just kind of sitting on it, letting it marinate.
Yeah, just chilling, getting that yield, baby.
Interesting. The last thing I will say on Blast is there is a significant amount of people that literally just want Blast to lose. It's kind of wild.
They want it to fail. They want it to fail so bad.
Actively despise Blast. I don't know if it's because they think that Blur killed NFTs, that Pac-Man is like a Ponzi guy, and that they like, I don't know what it is about it, but like every time
simplest answer is their bags are packed somewhere else.
Probably like that literally might be the most logical explanation. Even on the show, like when we talk about Blast, there is a portion of our audience that just hates Blast in general. So I don't know if this is going to be a hated rally or what this will look like. But we're a month in before the Blast TGE, and
I think part of the problem right now, Clemente, is it's very much like a farmer's chain right now, right? Because you just mentioned that like a lot of people, you were implying that most people were buying things on there to try to get gold, right? And some people just don't like farming. You know what I mean? So if they don't like that kind of game, then they're naturally maybe gonna fade it a little bit. But I mean, there's been cool stuff that's happened on Blast, and I think it has a good ecosystem. I mean, Fantasy Top was the talk of the town for a couple of weeks. You got Play Cambria over there. You got lots of cool
Captain
games
Company.
Captain Company. The problem right now on Blast is when you see people buying meme coins on Solana or Base, they're buying it just because they want price to go up. They're like, dude, I'm just going to put one soul into this or $500 into this because I hope it does a 3x or whatever it is. When you look at Blast, people are doing this thorough analysis of, hey, I'm going to put half an ETH into this because if this jackpot hits, I'm going to get a positive EV return of $3 per gold, which is more than NFT stats estimate. Like, that's the little bit of the downside right now is people are buying stuff literally just for the Blast jackpot versus just naturally trading it, which is kind of the problem. But no one was having this problem when prices was going, when all of Blast was up only like it was for about 2 weeks. So yeah,
it's not easy to jumpstart an ecosystem, and it's going to take time. I mean, I think after the TGE, them getting some lasting power is going to be important. But I mean, there's enough room in this space for lots of winners. Base is doing great. Interesting stuff on Blast. Lana crushing it.
There's a lot of different. It's kind of just picking your lane, right? There's theses for why would you want to go on Base versus Solana versus Blast, and it's kind of just pick your lane. Like,
pick your lane and have fun with it. You don't need to hate on the people that aren't riding in your lane. You got enough people that are with you.
Bingo. Before we wrap, we have a quick segment of Ray's Trades. This is a segment where we highlight trades made by Bodago's the Bodago's Entertainment quant, Ray, who has been doing a lot of research. As you can see him in the YouTube chat, he's been adding a lot of analysis. He writes our newsletter, and he has a segment where he makes a trade and he shares kind of his thesis for it, and we'll kind of give our take on whether or not we agree with it. Today's trade is Satoshi Nakamoto Rune. Very interesting. So he bought some Satoshi Nakamoto, and his thesis is runes and ordinals are both down bad in terms of price action and sentiment. These are usually the best times to accumulate. Satoshi Nakamoto is the 6th deployed rune, or the 6th one etched, and the first publicly mintable rune, and is attractive to me here at just a $30 million market cap. I'm starting to DCA into this position. Easy. Any thoughts on the Satoshi Nakamoto buy?
We're down bad still.
Did you buy some?
We're still down bad. When you bought it?
Oh, yikes. Yep.
Yeah, dude, we're down bad.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm down 90% on Satoshi Nakamoto. I might DCA here. So we're looking at a market cap. What is this at? Market cap of 31 million. Greeny says he bought some Satoshi Nakamoto last week. Do you think we saw the bottom of runes this week?
Yes.
Or last week? Easy. Okay.
Yep, I do. I think we've seen the bottom officially.
Interesting. Kicks, any thoughts here?
Have fun, man.
What do you think of the ticker Satoshi Nakamoto?
I think that guy created Bitcoin, right? So got something going for it.
All right. I agree. I agree. I like the buy.
That's what they say. There's no definitive proof he created it.
Allegedly. All right, where that's going to be our show, everyone. One more quick shout out to the partner of today's show, Galaxis. They are the no-code community creation tool, empowering creators to engage with and provide value to their communities. You can create NFTs, or as they're calling it, community membership cards with no coding required. And their communities just went live last week, and they have launched their OG promotion program that rewards active community members. You can mint the community membership cards. You create 10 daily check-ins, and you will be eligible to receive a share of 5 million Galaxis tokens. So don't miss out on it. This promotion runs until June 20th. You can check the link in the top of the Twitter space to learn more. I got to pick a Pacmoon winner before we wrap. I'll just share it on the space. I don't really want to do it right now. I'll reply to the space and pick someone there. But anyways, everyone, thank you all for tuning in. If you're listening on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube. If you're listening on Twitter, follow us at Bodagos ENT on Twitter, and follow Easy Eats Bodega. Follow at Speculator Art. We'll see you all tomorrow, coming at you from the Windy City, Austin, Texas. Let's go. Thank you all for tuning in.